What is your opinion on fighting for sport versus fighting for self-defense?
As in morally, do I agree with it?
I guess that, and just like if you were in that type of situation, would you ever fight for sport?
Would you be a fighter or flighter?
I'm a big boxing fan, so I'd say yes, I do. I like the kind of there's strategy and there's art to fighting. I mean, there's obviously that side of it which seems brutal and kind of inhumane in a way, but it is also a sport and there's quite a lot of strategy behind it. So yeah, I do. I'm a fan.
I also think that there's something really about physical exertion, especially in the form of fighting, that humans get to release anger, whether it be with another human being or on like a boxing bag or whatever it is. And that's often an emotion that I feel we don't release enough, and so we end up building it up, and I think a lot of tension and a lot of extra stress and a lot of negative situations come from pent up anger. And so as a sport, I think that there is a certain art and a certain emotional release that doesn't get accessed very often that is important. And I also think that if your life is leaving the sports conversation, but if your life depends on whether you're going to fight back or whether you're going to run away, I think that most of us at this table, I think all of us actually would choose to fight, to fight to survive. And I know you would. Run. You would run, but if you were in a fight or flight situation, you would put up a good fight.
Maybe.
You're tough, Veronica.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm tall. I could just.
That'll work in your advantage.
I'll totally be fine.
How was it premiering Divergent last night in the home of Divergent? Was the fan energy any different?
Yeah, it felt gratifying to kind of be back. It was quite a long journey. And
sort of full circle.
we came here on the 13th of March, so that's almost a year from when we started the film. So yeah, it felt good, and it felt, as we said lots of times, it feels really gratifying to be involved in something that people are already invested in and already love. People ask whether there's a pressure there, but I think we've done our job now. We're proud of it and hope people will relate to it, and we're just excited to be in a place where people are fucking up with it. In terms of watching the movie, but
it's also cool because I remember a bunch of you guys coming to set as fans, and I think as the movie went on, and as you guys have obviously made these fan pages that have had huge followings, and now you're here actually interviewing us. So it's like as the movie evolved, and now I remember my first car ride coming here, and my second movie ever, and then my car ride coming here yesterday. There were billboards from Divergent everywhere. Mm-hmm. So the fan base and the movie have grown together, and Chicago, I feel like it's kind of like the hub of it, because that's where the first set stalking fans were.
To me, it's in a peculiar way, coming here, people feel a little less distant or removed from me somehow. So when I walk around signing things or talk to people or been interviewed or whatever, it's like, oh, friends, let's chat. So the vibe is really great. I love it here. I'm kind of a Midwest enthusiast and a big Chicago fan. So obviously I live here on purpose.
Hi, my name is Kristen Dodger. I'm a writer with the Chicago Maroon at the University of Chicago. I'm curious, Ms. Roth, if you had any say in the decision to shoot on the University of Chicago's campus, especially because you're a Northwestern alum and often we are considered rivals.
We're not buddies?
Not so much. And then for anyone else, if you spent time on set on the University of Chicago's campus, if you could speak to that experience.
Yeah, you guys were there. It's the
Is it
library.
The
Yeah, Area Day Library.
Okay, that library is like Fort Knox. It's so badass. Apparently they, you have some crazy system, right?
It's an underground robot that goes and fetches your books.
Yeah, it's very Harry Potter. It's very Harry Potter.
Go and check it out. I won't. I'm sticking to the Vulcan library.
No, it's really neat. You go in and you type in a little code apparently, and it goes.
Sweet.
I know, I'd like to picture little like, or not gremlins, what are those Harry Potter?
Goblin.
Goblins.
House elves.
Like, yeah.
Same difference.
Come
I picture them in little like train
Yeah,
cars
house elves.
floating.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, except that they didn't let us have the air conditioning on, so then it was like a big glass bubble that was really hot. No, not you, Chicago. They probably would have been fine with us using their air conditioning, but the movie people, you know, with their microphone said you couldn't have the air conditioning on, so we all were sweating all day. But it was fun anyway, and now it looks beautiful. So.
To answer your original question, I didn't have any say in that, but I was pretty excited that they were going to do it, and I really wanted to go to set that day, but it was for some reason conflicting with my schedule. I was like, no, Chicago schools.
So this is for anybody. If you could play any character besides the character that you played in the film, who would you play and why?
Dumbledore, I think.
You mean in Divergent or?
Yeah, in Divergent.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought, and I was like, oh wait, no, it's everybody.
I would play erudite extra number 2.
I think it'd be fun to play a Dauntless character, just because, you know, I didn't get to do any Dauntless training, and like, I didn't get to do that much fighting or any of that stuff, so it would have been fun to play someone in Dauntless and get to do some fighting and some training and stuff.
I would choose Peter, because he's such a smart ass.
Maybe Marcus, because he's I don't know, he's kind of a complex and he's essentially a flawed person, but then you kind of switch between hating him and then kind of empathizing towards his kind of his whatever he's trying to achieve kind of politically.
Actually, I would choose, she's not in the movie, but I would choose Lynn, because she's like punk and cool and like strong and another smart ass. I love her input. And his smart input.
I know.
Maybe it'll be in the second one.
Hello, good morning. Hello from Kirsten Forda.